Nelson Mandela's love affair with Winnie. Nelson and Winnie Mandela, who were married for almost 40 years, symbolized the anti-apartheid fight in South Africa. Mandela family friend Claude Collard writes about the long-lasting love affair between Madiba and Winnie Mandela. "My love for her remains undiminished." These were the words Nelson Mandela used on April 13, 1992, when he announced to the world his separation from Winnie Mandela. A few years later, the couple legally divorced. But it wasn't the end of a long-lasting love story. When he saw her at a bus stop in 1957, it was love at first sight. Nelson Mandela aka Madiba, as per his clan name, always admitted that. And Winnie Mandela remained a presence in his life, even after his marriage to Graca Machel in 1998, on his 80th birthday. In private, Mrs. Machel sometimes referred to herself and Winnie as Madiba's two wives. To many in the outside world, Winnie remained labeled as the anti-apartheid fighter, who, in 1986, said, "With our boxes of matches and our necklaces we shall liberate this country." Necklacing was a brutal practice of punishing suspected traitors and apartheid collaborators by burning them alive using tires and petrol. But even more, Winnie's image remained tarnished when she was found guilty of kidnap and assault of 14-year-old Stompie Maketsi, whom she and her supporters suspected of being an apartheid informer. Stompie was found dead in a field in Soweto. Winnie's 6-year jail sentence was reduced to a fine on appeal. In 2003, Winnie was found guilty of fraud related to a funeral fund. Her 5-year sentence was changed to a suspended one of 3 years and 6 months. But these dark pages in Winnie's life are probably, sadly, hiding a truly deep story of love, affection and commitment. And thus the more accurate, full story of Mzana Winnie Madikizela is much lesser known. It is a love story amid the darkest days of South Africa's apartheid past and into Nelson Mandela's long walk to freedom. Winnie was born on September 26, 1936, in Pondoland, in South Africa's Eastern Cape. A social worker by training, she married Nelson in 1958, 3 months after he divorced his first wife, Evelyn Mace. Nelson had to ask the apartheid government for a 6-day reprieve of his banning order to attend his own wedding. The social worker was thrown into the heart of the anti-apartheid struggle. The love story grew even stronger as Nelson was sentenced to life and sent to Robben Island. His prison letters are the proof of how he missed his wife and family. Winnie and Nelson had 2 daughters. Winnie took over the megaphone of activism, and the apartheid government punished her severely for it. She was detained in solitary confinement between 12 May 1969 and 14 September 1970. She was tortured too. In one instance, although suffering from a heart condition, she was interrogated by the apartheid security police continuously and without a break for 5 days and 5 nights. Winnie faced banning orders, detentions, about a dozen political trials, house arrest, and was banished to a rural town where she did not speak the same language as the local population. Nelson himself, and family friend and co-Robben Island prisoner Ahmed Kadrada, said on many occasions how the hardship from prison can never be compared with the brutal suffering of those on the outside. And it hurt Nelson very deeply, as expressed in his prison letters, that he wasn't there to help, protect, assist Winnie, and hold her, and comfort her. That might well have been his deepest regret. How his political activism pushed his family life to the brink of the impossible. Winnie, still respected in her Soweto community and beyond as the mother of the nation, was also a solid mother of a big family. A shoulder to cry on for daughters and grandkids. A source of guidance. A pillar of strength. She had to be treated for shock when her grandchild Xolani Jr. was killed in a car accident in 2010. She was present all the time when her granddaughter Zalika went for weekly chemotherapy in 2013. She accompanied her eldest daughter Xolani to the Johannesburg International Airport when she left in 2013 to become South Africa's ambassador to Argentina. That was Winnie. The mother, grandmother, great-grandmother. In August 2010, the family gathered at Winnie's Soweto house to remember little Xolani, who died a month earlier. The end of a traditional mourning period. It was an intimate family lunch gathering, and Nelson was there too. It was an amazing moment that had all the signs of any family anywhere in the world coming together to think of loss, but also salute the family bond. Winnie always attended family events and especially Mandela's birthday on July 18th. Be it in his Cunu homestead, be it in his Houghton residence. Mitchell and Winnie had a good relationship and accepted each other's position in Nelson's life and in his heart. When Nelson's health started to deteriorate in 2011 and he ended up being admitted to hospital, Winnie was there at his bedside every day. She felt it her duty to their kids, and certainly to the man she loved and still loved so much. Since their eyes met at that bus stop in 1957, their souls were interconnected until eternity.
Yeah.